I'm going to Walmart.
Walmart shrimp sold at Walmart are now being recalled because they might have been contaminated with radiation.
This lawsuit claims Walmart overcharged for some weighted goods like packaged meats and bagged citrus. This evidence photo shows the store price for this pork tenderloin was $3.92 a pound, but the package rang up at $4.36 a pound.
I was grabbing some groceries at Walmart when an employee pulled me aside and whispered, "You don't want to buy that? Trust me, it's a total ripoff." My jaw hit the floor. Turns out, Walmart workers see it all. The smart buys, the sneaky deals, and the stuff that'll have you kicking yourself for wasting your cash. Now we are spilling the tea on 12 Walmart home items employees say you should never buy, no matter how cheap they look. Number 1 is gonna blow your mind. It's something most of us grab without thinking. Let's kick things off with generic rugs and floor mats. They look soft, stylish, and like a cozy steal for your home. But employees warn they're a total hazard. One worker said, "We get returns because they slip or fray after a week. These rugs slide across floors like they're on ice, shed fibers like a shedding puppy, and flatten faster than you can say home decor." I read a post that said their mat fell apart in the washer, leaving a trail of rubbery bits. These aren't just annoying, they're risky, especially with kids or pets around. Why do they fail? Cheap materials and weak backing cut corners on safety and durability. Employees recommend low-pile, non-slip rugs with reinforced stitching, like those from Mohawk. They're safer, washable, and actually stay cozy. Don't let a $10 rug trip you up, literally. Next up, those budget toasters, blenders, and sandwich makers in the appliance aisle. They look perfect for a kitchen upgrade on a dime, but employees call them a recipe for disaster. I knew a person who used to work there. She said, "We see people return blenders that can't even handle frozen fruit. Motors burn out, buttons stick, and blades dull after a few uses. I tried a Mainstays toaster myself, and it burned one side of my bread while leaving the other raw." These gadgets turn your morning routine into a fight, and nobody's got time for that at 7 a.m. The problem? They're built with cheap components to hit low price points, but they can't handle daily use. Employees suggest brands like Ninja or Cuisinart, which have stronger motors and better durability. Spend a bit more and your smoothies won't come with a side of frustration. Walmart's store brand light bulbs seem like a bargain. Bright packaging, low prices, big promises. But employees say they're a flicker fest waiting to happen. It's quite common to hear that people return them saying they burned out in days or started flashing like a disco. They might work fine at first, but they dim, flicker, or die way too fast. A neighbor complained their Walmart bulb died in a week, leaving their living room dark as a cave. Another friend said their bulbs gave off inconsistent light, making their dining room feel like a haunted house. These bulbs are a hassle, especially in hard-to-reach fixtures like ceiling fans. Why? Cheap filaments and shoddy manufacturing. Employees recommend trusted brands like Philips or GE, which last longer and keep consistent brightness. They're a few bucks more but save you trips to the store and ladder climbs. Don't let your home go dark over a $2 bulb. Walmart's budget laundry baskets and hampers look practical, light, colorful, and cheap. But employees say they're a laundry day nightmare, saying people come back with broken handles, saying they snapped carrying a single load. The plastic is so brittle it cracks, and the frames warp under light use. I saw a customer at the service desk, frustrated because their hamper collapsed mid-staircase, spilling clothes everywhere. Another told me to smash that like button. Told me that their basket cracked carrying a load of towels. These bins turn laundry into a workout, and not the good kind. The issue? Thin, low-grade plastic that's more about looks than function. Employees recommend reinforced plastic or fabric-lined hampers with sturdy handles, like those from Sterilite. They handle heavy loads and won't break your spirit. Save your energy for folding, not picking up pieces. Okay, I perfectly get it. Shower curtain liners at Walmart are dirt cheap, but employees say they're a hygiene disaster. One worker was not comfortable at all to admit this, but he did, saying, "Customers come back saying they're moldy in a week. These liners are so thin they tear with a gentle tug, and they cling to your legs like a wet blanket while you shower." A friend told me their liner started smelling like a swamp after a few days. Another said theirs ripped when they tried to clean it, leaving them with a soggy mess. You're basically showering with a petri dish. Why are they so bad? Low-grade vinyl that doesn't dry properly. Employees suggest spending a bit more on mildew-resistant liners with weighted edges and proper ventilation. They're durable, keep your bathroom fresh, and won't stick to you like cling wrap. Skip the mold magnet. Your shower deserves better. Air mattresses seem like a no-brainer for guests or camping. Cheap, portable, and easy to store. But employees say they're a headache waiting to happen. Some people return them after saying they woke up on the floor by 3 a.m. The seams are weak, the valves leak, and the material is so thin it punctures with normal use. My cousin bought one for a family sleepover, and it deflated overnight, leaving their guests on the hardwood. Another friend said the patch kit was useless. Leaks kept popping up like a bad game of whack-a-mole. These mattresses might inflate fine in-store, but they can't handle a night of real sleep. Why do they flop? Low-grade vinyl and minimal reinforcement to cut costs. Employees recommend brands like Intex or Coleman, which use thicker materials and stronger seams. They're pricier, but won't leave you or your guests flat on the floor. Don't let a $20 mattress ruin your hosting game. Walmart's wall clocks and budget decor, like trendy frames or knickknacks, seem like an easy way to jazz up your space. But imagine hanging a clock, only for it to stop ticking in weeks. Insiders know these are a waste, with customers returning clocks that die or decor that falls apart fast. My friend hung a Walmart clock in her kitchen, and it froze at 3 p.m. after a month. I heard a customer complain their frame's paint peeled just sitting on a shelf, ruining their vibe. These look cute in-store, but turn to trash quick. Why? Cheap materials and zero quality control. Go for sturdier decor from brands like Threshold. Even at Walmart, they last through seasons without breaking. Your home deserves style that stays, not a ticking disaster. Imagine assembling a mainstays bookshelf, dreaming of an organized office, only to have it wobble like a drunk giraffe. Walmart's budget furniture, desks, nightstands, shelves, looks like a deal, but insiders see the returns pile up from pieces that chip, sag, or collapse. A coworker's mainstays desk caved under a laptop, and my own nightstand fell apart when I moved it across the room. I overheard a shopper saying their bookshelf leaned after holding a few books. Yikes, these pieces aren't built for real life. The issue? Low-density particle board and weak screws prioritize price over durability. Opt for solid wood or metal frame furniture, like Walmart's Better Homes and Gardens line. It costs more, but won't leave you with a shaky shelf. Furniture should last, not be a one-month regret. Picture organizing your garage with Walmart's clear plastic storage bins. Stackable, cheap, perfect. But load them up, and the lids crack, handles snap, or the bottom bows out. Insiders see these returned constantly, with customers fed up over bins that break under light loads. My friend stacked 2 bins with blankets, and the lid shattered. I heard a shopper complain their bin spilled toys when the bottom gave way. These are a classic, you get what you pay for. Great until you use them, then a mess. Why? Thin, low-grade plastic can't handle real-world storage. Choose heavier-duty bins from Sterilite or Rubbermaid. They stack securely and hold weight. Save your stuff and your sanity from a pile of broken plastic. Walmart's store-brand bath towels feel like a cozy steal. Plush, soft, and budget-friendly. But picture wrapping up after a shower, only to feel like you're drying off with a scrubby sponge. Insiders know these towels are a scam. Customers return them when the softness vanishes after one wash. I bought one, and by wash 3, it was so rough, I used it to clean my car. A customer I met said theirs shed so much lint it clogged their dryer. They barely absorb, leaving you damp and annoyed. The culprit? Low-quality cotton blends and chemical coatings that fake softness in-store but fade fast. Go for mid-range cotton or Egyptian cotton towels with a higher thread count, 300 plus. Walmart has better options that stay soft and absorbent. Save your skin. Skip the sandpaper trap. Imagine upgrading your bathroom with a shiny $15 Walmart shower head. Sounds like a win, right? Wrong. Insiders see these returned daily. Customers frustrated by leaks, weak sprays, or weird noises. The plastic warps under hot water, connectors fail, and the flow's so weak it can't rinse shampoo. My brother installed one, and it dribbled worse than his old shower head. A friend said theirs squeaked like it was haunted, freaking them out mid-shower. These turn your morning routine into a soggy struggle. Why? Low-grade materials and cheap seals waste water and break fast. Grab a high-pressure model from Kohler or Delta, even if it's $30 more. They're built to last and give a real shower. Don't let a budget mistake ruin your day. Picture this. You're at checkout, and the cashier pitches an extended warranty for your new lamp as peace of mind. Sounds smart, but insiders know it's a trap. Customers come back furious, stuck in claims limbo with warranties that cover almost nothing. My cousin spent hours on the phone, only to learn their broken fan wasn't covered. I overheard a shopper say they gave up after endless paperwork for a $15 item. These warranties rely on fine print and third-party hassles, not Walmart's help. Why? They're designed to sound good but deliver little, hoping you'll forget them. Skip warranties on small home goods and invest in quality items instead. Unless it's a pricey appliance, save your cash. Don't fall for the checkout scam. Which one shocked you most? Hit that like button and subscribe for more insider tips to shop smarter. See you in the next video.